Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So that's got things underway. Vardiol gets over and intercepts.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call it.
Bakula! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Konate clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Vieira in acres of space out wide. Foden. And Drogba. And it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Conte. And here's Drogba. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi. Martinez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Figo. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Dani Olmo. That's a good ball out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the runner. Figo. And he welcomes it in. He's been picked out. Shot a goal! It's in!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Caicedo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And it's Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. And the shot! Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Van Dijk did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's played it long. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Cucurella moved on forwards.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vinicius Junior. Foden. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
No, that was never going to make it. Short changes him with that pass. Messi overhits and out of play. Vieira. Vardiol. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Rafinha. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Now it's Drogba. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Figo, Martinez, Barcola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pass is just off target.
A lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
He's tried one! And he has kicked it out somehow. And that could set him on his way. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Çalhanoğlu, Kante makes the interception. Hakimi, quarter of an hour into the second half. Van Dijk. He could be in here. Face to face with... Can he finish? He has done it! And again they hit the front.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Caicedo. Spread neatly. Dani Olmo going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's going all the way! That'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's hoisted clear. Lovely bit of skill. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
It's Figo. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Figo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nicely spread. Martinez. Looking for the run.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He gets big. It's a goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field, number 14,
Time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Substitutions taking place.
Shifted upfield. Vieira. And here's the chance to counter. He's in plenty of space here. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Real chance! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Terrible error, duly punished. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's managed to get free. Foden. Time added on 4 minutes. No, he's not getting his way this time. Hakimi. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. Now it's Darwin. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Griezmann! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 8, Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saweria. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rashford, foot in. Messi. And it's Griezmann. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gone behind for a goal kick. Ito. David Villa.
Scholes really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he was alert to it. Rashford.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Kante. Shot could... And the shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole... He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played with speed from back to front. In with the challenge. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. And that has been clubbed away. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Aims beyond the defence. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Towards the other side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass is just off target. Saweria. Could be danger here. passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. That is Conte, and that has left him in a heap. Passes short and sharp. It's run loose here. Threads one in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Not the most accurate pass. Played it again, and a header! Vinicius Junior. Kante, who's set up one goal so far.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Rashford. Oh, super ball. Scholes wins the duel this time. David Villa. Now it's Messi. David Villa. Van Dijk. Conte. So what can they make of this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ito. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Conte. Foden. Look at the space here. Messi touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
The final whistle today.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Scholes. And it's Messi. Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Neymar.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Ito. And he welcomes it in. Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Yeah. Now they can break here. Spread out to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. David Villa. David Villa purring through the gears. There will be a throw-in. Irwin.
The attendance for this match
Going to
was
be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it
28,599.
forward. And it's Scholes. David Villa. Cucurella can get it clear. Foden. That's a little off target. David Villa. And here's Neymar. Messi picked out brilliantly. And the shot! to the lead once more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Gamba Osaka go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Owen. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. And that has been cleared. And here's the chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. Oh, just skips past his man.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Griezmann! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. White. Irwin. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Scholes. Rashford. Konate makes the interception. Ito. Irwin gets over and intercepts. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's found the way through. Mbappe. Modric. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's well seen too.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Irwin.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Scholes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Rashford. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Messi. White. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. It's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's De Bruyne. Arsenal have got it back, and they'll have another go. And it's Dyer. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count.
Mbappe has a goal! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment. There's the shot! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Played back in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Dyer, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Real chance! And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Great hit! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Saweria. He's beat Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. Cucurella. Done delicately. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Foden. And here's Mbappe. Oh, and the shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Dyer. Lovely ball and De Bruyne! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Messi couldn't squeeze it through. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because...
Could be danger here! Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Messi. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's played forward. Saliba wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior looks to clip it forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department. Substitution on the field, number 20,
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace
So,
him
45 minutes to turn it round.
Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place.
Well, played right into his path. And they win it back again. Valverde. Chance here to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get onto this? Mbappe chasing after it. And that's been won straight back. De Bruyne. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to...
He's had a hit! It's in!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So is this the start of a comeback?
The
Well, that's well
attendance for this
spotted.
match was 29,514.
Foden. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's De Bruyne. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. And the shot! He's scored! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Van Dijk. Looking here to chip it through. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Foden. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Swept in. Great chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That looks a good ball through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And here's De Bruyne. Foden. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He might be in here. Vinicius Junior! Keeper is right behind it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Good spot. He's seen the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. This one, and the shot! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
After 82 minutes is...
And now he has two.
23, Kevin De Bruyne!
Arsenal are having a ball here. There's the crossfield ball. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Nuno Mendes. Deep cross. Konate deals with that comfortably. Ito.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Rashford. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Messi. Mamadashvili catches it safely. Valverde. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that...